Hi guys, so in today's video I'll be sharing some mistakes I made in my early 20s that made me broke. Okay, this video is just to air my mind so that I can stop beating myself over it, and hopefully you're going to learn one or two from this video and avoid those mistakes. So if this sounds like what you're interested in, please keep watching. Of the mistake I made in my early 20s that made me broke is fear of failure. I had a lot of plans from my early age. I had a whole lot of things to do, like projections, business ideas, investment, right from my early age. Both the fear of failure, the fear of starting wouldn't just let me. I would write it down, I keep writing and re-strategizing, but just somehow I get scared of what people will say, scared of failure. What if I fail and all my money goes into it and just get wasted? What will friends say? A whole lot of things. Okay, so I was really scared of what people are going to say, but really scared of failure. So this really debarred me, really limited me in doing lots of things I wanted to do in my early 20s to be financially independent. So if you're there watching me and you are suffering from something like this, fear of failure, I would just tell you, darling, just start. Okay, just start. If what will make you to start is to get out of your comfort zone, like leaving the spaces where people know you, or cutting off some friends, or just pay deaf ear to people's opinion. Like it really help you a lot, it really help you a lot to start. And also read books on how to overcome fears and study God's word. All these things combined together, and your willingness to start will danger you, okay, will compel you to start. Another regret I made during my early 20s that made me broke is procrastination. Gee, because of the spirit of fear I had, this fear of starting, I'll keep procrastinating. Okay, today I'll do it today. All right, I'll do it today. Then getting to today, oh, I'll see things that will make me afraid. Like I'll keep procrastinating. I will say, okay, things are not I have not made all the necessary plan to start. I have all the things that I need to put in place and not in place. Okay, so I will not start. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to make better arrangements. Then tomorrow I've made better arrangements. Oh, the atmosphere is not right. Oh, I don't have the right resources. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, and I keep procrastinating, I keep procrastinating, I keep procrastinating. And at the end of the day, I find that I did not do what I planned of doing from January, February, now to December. Then what will be left with me is regret. How I wish I had done this. How I wish I started. How I wish I started and failed and learned from my mistake. Do you get? So if you're kind of person that is also down with procrastination, sweetheart, procrastination will do you no good. Start. Get started. Procrastination will do you no good. You end At the end of the day, you end up regretting for not doing the things you're supposed to do. And the time is going. Take. Time waits for nobody. So if you have that plan, if you have that book to write, if you have that business you wish to start, if you have that course you wish to start, my darling, start it now. It's better you start, you fail, you learn from your mistake than not starting at all. That regret is listening to the opinions of everybody, like using their opinion to plan my life. Do you get? Okay, I'm an agropreneur, but so you want to go and be a farmer? Huh? So you want to go and do this? Focus on your education. No, do this. No. Don't do this. Don't do. I will just listen to the opinions of everybody. I refuse to listen to my own self. I refuse to listen to what my mind is saying, to what God is telling me. But rather, I listen to the opinions of friends, opinions of family members, I was just planning my life based on people's opinion. I think this is not good for you. So when I hear something like that, I think, okay, they're older than me and they've experienced life more than me. So I think that opinion is not good for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to counsel, but there are some counsel. When you listen to it, go back and evaluate it. Is this really me? Like, are they correct? They are not God. So most of the counsel they give to you, though some counsels are good, but most of the counsels that they give to you, you are you. You are not them. So you have to go back and reevaluate it. Reevaluate yourself. Okay, am I capable of doing this? Okay, am I, like, listen, if it's it's not dangerous, if it's not immoral, right? If it's not something illegal, something you have in mind that is not illegal, is not immoral, my dear, start it. Okay, it's better to, like I always say, it's better to start than you fail. You learn from your mistakes, so the next move you'll be able to restructure yourself than never starting. God is the one that knows you. Rather than listening to people's opinion, why don't you go to God and ask God, what really do you have in store for me? So you plan your life in that line. Having to see parents forcing their children to go read medicine and surgery, and the children go and fail and fail and fail because it's not their thing. Do you get? So do your thing, do what you're comfortable with. Take counsel, but reevaluate those counsel to make sure that it is really what you want, it's really in line with what you want. Do you get? Think to yourself. Let God be your best friend. Because at this point, decision making is one of the hardest things. So, sweetheart, go to God. God is not the author of confusion. He will really, and He will be glad to direct your path. Okay? So that's another mistake I made in my early 20s that made me broke. Another mistake I made was not knowing the difference between assets and liabilities. I was more concerned about getting liabilities, get clothes, get bags, get hairs, get all of that, and not thinking about assets. I wasn't really thinking about, okay, what assets can I get? So at the end of the day, when I had the knowledge about this, I regretted a lot because a lot of my resources has gone down the drain trying to get liabilities, either to please friends or just to look good. I'm not saying looking good is bad, but time is coming where you can no longer work. Okay, you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you still have the strength to work. Time is coming that you will not have that strength to run around. Okay, so what do you do with now? So what are you doing with your life now that can run around? What investments are you making? Because like I said before, time is coming. Time is coming where you cannot be running around like you used to. Your strength will go down. And from your late 20s, 30s, 40s, responsibilities will set in. Definitely, you're going to settle down, or your family members will be expecting you to help them, your siblings, your parents. So, if you don't map out your life, strategize on how to get asset things that will generate income for you later in life, it will be difficult when those responsibilities set in. Do you get? Think doing this video at work, and the noise was getting too much, so I had to cut. This is the detail of this video. If you also this point that you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell. I bet you're not going to regret it, because another mistake I made that made me broke is not doing a proper research before venturing into an investment platform. I did a lot of some couple of investments, but I did not do my homework. I just heard about this investment and I invested my money. Okay, not MMM. I didn't do MMM. Okay, I invested my money, and without doing a proper research on how things have been done, how to regain my money, and I lost a whole lot of money. I lost fortune of money. Okay, so that's another mistake that made me broke in my early 20s. not doing a proper research, not doing your diligence, not doing your homework, not finding out the do's and don'ts of that investment platform or that business you want to venture into before putting in your money. So another mistake I made that made me broke in my early 20s is um, fear of taking risk. Okay, I was always scared because of the few investment I did and the money went down to drain. So I was always scared to take other risk. Okay, so fear of taking risk was another mistake I made in my early 20s. Another mistake I made in my early 20s is not associating myself with successful people, people that we have the same mentality, people that have the same goal, either through reading their books or physical contacts. Okay, I was just a lone person. I was just an alone person. The people that really I had around me, we are not going the same way I wanted to go. So it made it very difficult because sometimes when you want to rise, people around you will say, "Is this what you want to do? This is what you want to do? I beg you." Okay, if you don't have the same purpose, if you don't have the same vision, so it made it very um impossible for me to really move on. Another thing is I didn't read books. I wasn't exposed to books of successful people. I wasn't really studying the lifestyles of successful people, what they did to be successful in my early 20s. So these are the things that really made me broke in my early 20s. Another thing I feel can make you broke is having we live once mentality. You have um you, you have resources, or you're working, or you just have a means of income. So rather than saving, rather than investing, rather than putting the money at work, you say, please, we'll live this life once. Let me enjoy myself. That alone can make you poor, because it can make you broke, because you're thinking about your present, you're thinking about your immediate needs, you're thinking about, okay, what will I do today? I need to wear clothes to impress, I need to eat food to enjoy, I need to live in a good house, without thinking about tomorrow, without investing. So that alone can make you broke. Another thing that can make you broke is buying endless ashwabi. I'm not saying you shouldn't be there for your friends when they're having their big day, when they're doing something, but must you buy every ashwabi? Must you travel for everybody? Like now, there are some people you can do for, like go all the way, all the mile for. But there are some times when you look at your pockets, when you look at your means, you don't have it. You don't go and borrow and impress. Instead of buying a ashwebi, paying transport, getting there, still getting them gift, why don't you send what you can, okay, to them as cash? They will need it more than that ashwebi that you're buying. Okay, then save a little cash. Okay, that alone that alone can also make you broke if you buy every ashwebi in town, and also um wanting to meet up, you want to chill with the big boys, you want to do this, you want to chill, you want to do that. That alone can make you broke. There are time for everything. Yes, there are times you can do this, but make sure that you have the right structures that are giving you multiple streams of income. Okay, investment is not a scam. In as much as you are enjoying yourself, please take out time, take out a percentage of your money, save and invest for rainy days. Another thing that can really make you broke if you depend solely on one stream of income. So diversify your streams of income. I'm sure you learned one or two things from this video. Please don't just learn, practice, then put them into practice. I'm going to see you all in my next video. A better person. See you. Bye. Love you.